Hello everyone, you're watching Changster TV.
Hello everyone, I'm Changster from Changster TV. Now, today I'm here to talk to you about coffee's place of origin. So, when it comes to the coffee's place of origin, first, in the world of coffee, there's a term known as the bean belt, aka coffee belt. What I mean by that is, I'm talking about latitudes in which all coffee plants are grown. Now, different growing regions produce different flavor profiles. And today, coffee is something to be appreciated, savored, and experimented with. However, not all coffee tastes the same. And in the old days, people used to just go into a good cafe and they just ask for good old coffee, plain old coffee. Well, um, ever since then, there was this how should I say it is after a few years there was this wave we coffee roasters called the third wave where where the generation where the generation just going to the cafe, new generations of people going to the cafe and they order coffee based on their own personal taste preferences and coffee origins and flavor profiles. Now, depending on countries of origin, each coffee has its own unique flavor notes and aromatic profiles. Coffee taste characteristics are also influenced by the coffee varieties, and I'm gonna talk about coffee varieties in a separate video when I have the time. Coffee characteristics are also affected by temperature, type of soil, humidity, altitude, and processing technique, and also how the farmers care for the bean and ultimately even how it is roasted. There are so many taste profiles of coffee, like from sweet to bitter, and then nutty to fruity, and then toasted to floral, and many more. Many more. Every coffee lover eventually finds the one they like the most through constant tasting and drinking of this delicious dark liquid. Generally, different coffee origins will produce distinct taste notes, and different coffee regions and different coffee regions have like distinct characteristics and flavors. Now, I'm gonna talk to you about like different like coffees and their place of origins. I can't. There's so many. There's so many of them. I can't really tell you every single one of them. But I'm just gonna at least tell you about a few of them. And I hope next time you order coffee, you order coffee depending on the type of depending on the depending on the info I told you and yeah. Now, first there's coffee from Latin America, and the characteristics of coffee from Latin America is that most of them taste like chocolate, and they have like a nutty flavor, with the addition of like a caramel flavor. Latin American coffee generally gives you like a good body, acidity, and a hint of fruitiness. And like I said, the the special the most of the coffee from Latin America is that the flavor notes of these coffee are mostly known as chocolatey, nutty, and with a slight citrus overtone. So let's see the coffee origins that the coffee in Latin America. Let's see, there's ones from Brazil, known as one of the world's top coffee producers. And Brazil is known for growing nutty and sweet coffees with a full body that is perfect for espressos. Some beans from this region may also have flavor notes of spice or even citrus. And the next one I'm gonna tell you about is the coffee from Colombia, Colombia coffee is famous for its medium body and well-balanced flavor. Colombian coffees are a popular choice because when you taste them, like I mentioned before, it tastes like, well, it tastes like they have like a real good balance between sour and sweet. It's like really well balanced. Its flavor is characterized by caramel, sweetness, and a subtle nuttiness. It has moderate acidity. It means like it doesn't really taste too sour. It just like at a, even though it may have sourness, but like to about like a low or average amount. And that balances well with its inherent sweetness. See, like I said again, Colombia coffees are known for its medium body and well-balanced flavors. Now, next coffee I'm gonna mention is the ones from Guatemala. And like its Latin American neighbors, Guatemalan coffee is also rich and distinctly flavorful thanks to its equally rich volcanic soil. However, it has a slightly higher degree of acidity and a hint of smokiness, a taste characteristic that coffee lovers find unique to the region. So if you happen to try out a Guatemalan coffee, it may taste like a, well, it may taste sour, and then secondly, you may taste like a burnt kind of taste. I mean, you'll know when you actually taste it. You'll know what I mean. So I'll move on to the next type of coffee. Now I'm gonna talk about the coffees from the regions of Africa. African coffees are known for fruity, floral, and sweet kind of taste notes. And I have a feeling a lot of people might like the coffees from Africa, seeing how they have taste notes that a lot of people might enjoy. Now, when it comes to African coffees, they also have to look out for higher acidity and bright flavor notes. And generally, African coffee can taste fruity, floral, and sweet. And the true coffee lovers enjoy the light and fruity flavors of African coffees. And from here, the two major growing regions are Ethiopia and Kenya. Oh, and also Ethiopia coffee is also like Ethiopia coffee and Colombian coffee. They're like really also famous as a coffee that is used for making a coffee blend. Now, coffee from Ethiopia are considered as the birthplace of coffee, with thousands of coffee like varieties that are still grown wild. Ethiopia offers a fruity wine-like coffee. The coffee there is like processed either wet or dry, with dry processed coffee having a taste profile reminiscent of blueberry or strawberry. And it has like a smooth and heavy plus syrupy mouthfeel. Meanwhile, they also have wet processed coffee, and which tends to have delicate floral taste notes that gives it a lighter body. Now, next one I'm gonna mention is the coffee from Kenya. Coffee from Kenya is distinct to bold and vibrant and juicy flavors, making it one of the most highly prized highly priced and prized coffees in the world. There's how should I say this? You see, Kenya. When the coffee says Kenya AA, it's well known to be the largest coffee bean. Yeah, Kenya is known for also having the largest coffee bean, and Kenya coffee can taste savory to sweet with a tartness that is reminiscent of tomatoes or black or something like similar to that. And overall, coffees from the region are mellow and well balanced with distinctly pleasant nuisance, pleasant scents that are popular among coffee growers or anyone who likes Kenya coffee. Now, the next type of coffee I'm going to tell you about is Asian coffee. Now, Asian coffee around Asia is known for having taste notes of dark chocolate, earthy, and herbal. Gosh, it sounds like they're really trying to make a coffee that is really good for your health, huh? Yeah, it almost sounds like they're really trying to make coffees that is similar to like jasmine tea or something. Anyway, Asian coffees are well known for the bitter and earthy taste notes, and if you go and try to taste Asian coffee, you'll discover flavors of dark chocolate, earth, and herbs. Asia is an up and coming growing region for coffee. There's Vietnam and Indonesia, and they export huge amounts of coffee. And the specialty coffee market is also on the rise with producers in Thailand, Malaysia, and so on. So in Asia, there's Indonesia. Indonesia coffee, for those who are looking for a big, bold, dark, and full-bodied coffee experience, Indonesia Sumatra coffee is a perfect choice. It is also well loved for its distinctly smoky and earthy quality that is ideal for dark roasts. There are also coffees that have complex dark chocolate and herbal tasting qualities that are unique to the regions they are growing in. Now, when it comes to coffees like Indonesian coffee, for me personally, it sounds like not many people would want to taste Indonesian coffee, seeing how their specialty is making coffees have dark chocolate and smoky kind of taste notes. For me, and seeing how I'm trying to be a really good coffee roaster, I'm not really trying to be like how should I say it? I'm just trying to discover like new flavors. So I'm just trying to taste different coffees. Like, I'm basically saying I'm trying to have an open mind, but I don't think many people would really want to taste Indonesian coffee, seeing how it has like nutty and nutty smoky and dark chocolate and herbal taste. Yeah. Anyway, I'll move on to the next type of coffee. Now I'm gonna talk about Malaysian coffee, and most coffees that are made from Malaysia, they mostly belong to the category of Arabica and Robusta varieties of coffee. Yeah, so which is about 98% of the world's coffee. And however, 95% of Malaysia's coffee bean comes from Liberica coffee plant. which is another type of coffee variety. And like I said, I'll talk about coffee varieties in a separate video when I have the time. Anyway, so Liberica coffee, 95% of Malaysia coffee beans come from the Liberica coffee plant, which typically produces flavors that are fruity, nutty, and a clean aftertaste. Malaysian coffee are also known to be very strong tasting. So it's it sounds like it might be worth giving it a try. And when you try Malaysian coffee, I don't think like, this is just my personal opinion. If people try the Malaysian coffee, I don't think it's going to leave any bad taste in their mouth. I mean, if anyone would try the Malaysian coffee, I think they're just gonna go like, well, they might say that they liked it, but they gonna also say that they'll say that they didn't like it, but yet it was worth tasting. So that's I think, but that's just my personal opinion. So after hearing this, I hope you use this information and try to pick out a coffee that you like. That's all for today. And as always, please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.